Hey friends, it's Rachel here. In this video, we are doing another collaboration with Crafted by Lucas, and we're doing Christmas in July. This is going to be two parts. The first part is going to be a vinyl craft, and then the second part will come out later this month, and that's going to be a card craft for Christmas. So we each sent some crafts supplies for our project, and this is what Lainey sent. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. Okay, now I of course have already cut into it to prepare for this video, so you'll see some bits and pieces in this video, but we got some really pretty vinyl. So we got this pretty vinyl, and then we got this cute cutout cookies. Really like that pattern, and this one, and then some really pretty cookies, these pretty hearts. This design, this one, I really like this one. I like the blue. And then some more, just different type of style design. And then a little bit of a larger scale with the green background. And then the gingerbread man, that's really pretty. So these are just really pretty patterns, and of course it came with some transfer tape, which we'll actually use. We'll see how good that transfer tape is. So this is actually a really good pattern, but I will be honest, thank you, Lainey. This was a little bit of a challenge to come up with something, because usually when you have patterns, you want to use a large shape to showcase the pattern. And so it was a little bit of a challenge to try to figure out like how I was going to go about creating this. So I came up with a design. I'm not sure how it's going to look, but we're going to go ahead and give it the good old college try and see how it looks. The patterns that we're going to be using are these three, so you'll see them here in a second. And I'm doing something a little different in this project, so we're going to see how well it's going to pan out. I don't know if it's going to work out that great, but we're going to go ahead and give it a try anyways. So I'm going to go ahead and put this away, and then we'll go ahead and get started. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to weed out my piece here, and you'll see what it is here in a moment. I'm using Tech Wrap black matte vinyl. Okay, now this is going to be the top layer of this design, and I just found a tree that I liked in Design Space, and it had two pieces, or two different layers. Actually, I take that back. It probably had more than just that one layer or two layers. I think it had, no, I don't know. I was looking at a bunch of trees. I want to say this had just the two layers. And I thought it'd be really cool to weed out the middles and have the layer, or the pattern vinyl underneath it. So that is what I ended up deciding to do for this project. So you'll see what it looks like here in a moment. So there's a lot of middles to weed out for this project. And then I'm hoping, I was a little worried with how thick the outline is of this tree. I was worried about if it's too thick and won't showcase that design. So that's the first concern I have. And then the process of how I'm going to lay this down on my blank here, which you can't see that in the upper corner. I'm sorry if you see my ring light. I'll turn that off here in a moment. I just need to turn it on for the weeding process because my side lights are just not that bright at this current time. So I just need to see that a little bit better. I really like Tech Wrap's vinyl. It really weeds out nicely, especially the intricate pieces. Usually it's my go-to vinyl now to do intricate cuts. Not that this is truly intricate, but it's nice. And then here at the bottom, you'll see some text, and it just says, oh, Christmas tree. And I just found a text that I like, or the font that I like, and I'll be sure to, of course, list this design number. Make sure if you're looking for this design that you add the hashtag to it, because that's how you can search the tag, or search for the design. Okay, so you can see I just did 3 trees. I lined them up, and then I will get these middles in my text here. Does anybody do Christmas crafts in July? I know Hobby Lobby has their Christmas stuff out. They've had it out for a couple weeks now. And as a crafter, I appreciate that. Okay, so here's that. Now that's easy, and that's just going to go here. And then let me go ahead and get out my other part. Okay, so what I did is I left it on the mat because I'm going to try to do something a little different here. Now, I will say I have a little bit of a oopsie daisy. I measured, and I got it cut. This tree is partially cut on here, but I don't think it's going to matter because I think it's going to be the same. You'll see what I'm talking about here in a moment. So I think we should be okay, but we will see. Now, of course, there's nothing to weed out because this is just the background. And I thought about, you'll see the part of the string of the lights on this. Of course, that will sit behind that. And I thought maybe I'll just cut that off. But if I align it just perfectly, there'd be no point. So I just left that the way it is. Okay. And then here, get this. Now you'll see that I misjudged it just a little bit. Go ahead, get that. Oh, actually, I guess that's supposed to be there. Okay. Okay, so you can see it's a little wonky, but as I said, I think the outline is just going to cover that, so it should be all right. If not, I'll just have to recut it. Now you're probably asking because you'll see it's the other part of the patterns here. But you're probably asking, or if you think, or probably wonder why I did it this way, because this is my base layer, okay? And I wanted to just simply put my transfer and then line it all at once, right? And that way everything's aligned. So I thought that I would just cut them up into small pieces and then leave it on here and then transfer it this way. I don't know if it's going to work. At least that's my thought process. So we're going to try this. I haven't done this before. I always wanted to just to see how well it will work. Okay, so get this cut. And I'm just using the transfer tape that they provided. So I'm normally going to expose, actually I probably want to expose just a little less than that, just to be a little bit more manageable. And I'll go ahead and flip that over. Okay. And then perfect. Okay, so now that I got that done, I'm going to go ahead and scrape this. This is so different from how I normally craft, right? We don't normally transfer it or put transfer tape, paper or tape on the mat. So we'll see how well it works. Okay. And I'm going to flip my mat over, and I'm actually going to try to take the backer with it unless it transfers. Oh, okay. It transfers. Oh, I got the star. Actually, the star doesn't really matter, because I want the star's going to be the black. Okay, I'm going to move that over. All right, it worked. And then I'll move that over here. And then all you simply got to do is peel that off. Easy peasy. So that worked out good. I'm glad, because I just want this to be a little bit easier for me to do. Okay, so what I did is I bought this frame here, this box from Michael's, and I just went ahead and did 2 coats of paint. Actually, probably got to sand it a little bit. I got a little paint. I was like really late painting this last night, so I just needed to be a little bit careful. Okay, so I just need to just kind of get an idea about where these trees are going to go. You know, hindsight, now if you're going to do this project or do something like this, I probably would have transferred this while it was on the mat. You know what, no, because I would have this, so never mind. Okay. So I'm just going to get an idea, sorry you can't see right now, about how far I need to go up. I think I got a good idea. Okay, so now I'm going to turn this upside down. I know this is going to be so weird, but this is how I can see better this way because I don't stand up and craft. So it's just easier for me to do it this way, upside down. Okay, now I'll turn it right side up to make sure it's straight. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is get out my measuring tape and measure. Being careful not to put a lot of pressure because I don't want this to stick down, because since it's chalk paint, it doesn't get real sticky real fast. So you usually have time to change it, or an opportunity to change it rather. Okay, so yeah, it's going downhill a little bit. See what I mean? I could take it up a little bit. Okay, I think that's good. And then it might be off by an eighth, but it should be all right. And I do have that star on there, and that's fine. Actually, it will help me with trying to align things. Okay, I think that's what burnished. Perfect. I actually did really good. I'm pretty impressed. Okay, so pretty cool. And then this is going to come in like so. And this is going to get aligned that way. And see how that part doesn't really matter. So I think we should be good. Okay. I'm going to, don't know. Okay, this is not going to be wide enough. So I think this is pretty well done for. And I'm going to go ahead and move that here. And then I'm going to get a bigger piece. And same process, I'm just going to go ahead and bend this back. Fold that. And then apply this to my plank here, or my vinyl. Hopefully this vinyl will work with this, or the transfer tape will work with this vinyl. This is tech wrap. It's not what that vinyl. It's completely different. In fact, I think what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to go ahead and try to remove that because I really don't need that there. Wow. Okay. Note to yourself, this stuff is super sticky because that is pretty sticky. Okay. And I'll scrape back. Bring this in, and then this is just going to be a simple alignment. Oh, don't really need parchment paper to align it. Well, maybe. I don't know. We'll see if I can get it. Okay. I think I might have got off just a smidge, but not that bad. There we go. Yeah, so I think this turned out adorable and I love it. It's definitely different Christmas colors, right? But let me know what you guys think, and be sure to check out Crafted by Lucas to see what she did for her collaboration. I sent her some vinyl for her to use, so be sure to check out her video, and give us a thumbs up if you like it, and let us know if you like our collaborations. Thanks for watching.